Back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Morning to you and thanks for leaving your dial locked on Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on. Welcome to this Tuesday's broadcast. And so much we'll be looking at this morning. We all saw how that game panned out yesterday between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Jutus. Yes, the Jutus of Guinea-Bissau. Also yesterday on the show, I said I was going to bring in that man, yes, that person that wrote that open letter to the Nigerian Football Federation concerning, like I said, I highlighted two things from that letter, the Super Eagles coach and the Super Falcons coach. So he's here with us on the show this morning. He's a sport journalist and also a football administrator and a football coach. Now, Mr. Raymond Nwabudu, welcome to the show this morning.
Thank you so much, my brother, and thank you, listeners.
Okay, let's go straight to the point. Before we go into that letter yesterday, let's go straight to the stadium yesterday where that game went down between Nigeria and Guinea-Bissau. What's your take home from that game yesterday? Is that an improvement from the previous game here in Abuja and that of yesterday's game?
Yes, certainly. I want to say a big congratulations to Nigerians and to the Super Eagles for at least grabbing the 3 points, which was very, very important. But they got the job done, but were not satisfied with their play. That is the truth. But however, it is a bigger improvement from what we saw in Abuja. One, simply because maybe the pitch was better. And secondly, because the coach was able to set up his team properly this time around. Because, you see, football, there's need for balance. In the previous game, and in most of the games I've seen Ose Peseiro play for Nigeria, he has not been able to strike a balance in his team, particularly from the defense midfield. The attack is always over-bloated, too much heavy. You know, he reminds me of PSG that has the Messis of this world, the Mbappe, and, Neymar. And yet they do little. They've not done much as regards Champions League. Because they don't put or pay attention to their midfield and defense. And you have to do that. Now, if you look at the game yesterday, he played players in their natural position. Our central defense, he had to bring in Ajayi. He brought in Kenneth Omero. These are natural central halves. Unlike the previous game where he had to play Bassi. Yes, Bassi may be playing central defense for Ajax, but the truth is, his natural position is left back. And if you see the goal we considered in Abuja, you will know that was elementary basis in football. Rudimentary, the rudimentary aspect of football, which you should not allow, ball to cross you that way. What they ought to have done, they have sent the flight of the ball from afar. They ought to have backstepped, taking one step backwards to clear up the ball, and they played a flat-footed defense, the both defenders, which was suicidal. You don't do that in football. You must have to put the attacker at arm's length. But they didn't even know where the attacker was, and that was it. So, but it was an improvement from the previous game. We must say that. But going forward, I don't think that's what we can, hamper, because we just need, if we're struggling against Guinea-Bissau, if we play against the top teams in Africa, I don't know what it's going to look like.
Okay, you made mention of the pitch. I remember that on the show yesterday, some callers were bringing out factors that impeded Super Eagles from winning that game in Abuja. And now you made mention of the standard of the pitch in Bissau. What are you making from that statement? What's wrong with our own pitch here in Abuja?
Well, anybody that understands football knows that pitch is also very, very important because of ball movement. You see, when you are playing on a bad surface, you will be unable to anticipate the movement of the ball. And not to forget that most of our players, if not all of our players, play in Europe, very beautiful, large-scale pitches. So it's always a problem. Like I told people previously, Nigeria was playing away from home in that game. We played to the advantage of our opponents because I believe that Guinea-Bissau will be better off in that pitch than our players who play in Europe. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so, I do. Naturally, that is what home advantage is all about, because you have to play to your advantage. Playing to your advantage means using everything to your advantage, the pitch, the fan, which is the 12th player in the pitch. And you understand what I'm saying? But as it were, our officials didn't look into that. I believe that somebody inspected that pitch. We have other pitches in Nigeria, for crying out loud. Uyo is in a better condition. And there are other pitches that we can use. The Abuja pitch used to be a lovely pitch. But for currently, with what we saw, it is not just only bad for playing football, it also demarketed us as a nation, as a brand, Super Eagles. Because you can imagine a Napoli watching Osimhen on that pitch. Because definitely some of those big teams that our course play for want to see that game. And what is Nigeria showing to the world? We're showing the world that we cannot maintain a simple pitch. Come on, that's not good enough for a country as big as Nigeria.
Okay, away from that Super Eagles game, we thank the Lord that at least we are now back to the top of the table. Let's see what happens in the month of June when we take on Sierra Leone. Now let's go to your letter, and there are 2 points I picked up, probably highlight from your letter. You said that the NFF should review the contract of Joseph Presidio and Randy Waldrum. Let's leave Presidio aside. We'll come back to Presidio. Let's talk about Waldrum ahead of the World Cup that is coming, and the list is out. And maybe who happens to be aging is part of that list. But let's look at Randy Waldrum and how far he will take the ladies in the World Cup.
Well, the truth be said, as a patriotic Nigerian, I want the Nigerian team to always soar and fly high. But let's look at this dispassionately. I am not expecting much from that World Cup. That is the truth. If you look at the antecedents of Waldrum, in fact, not just him, if you look at our female national team, in the past 3 years or thereabouts, they've not been doing well. The Nigerian female national team has been a giant killer in Africa. When you mention the Super Falcons, it brings jitters, to the spines of opponents. But currently, the same cannot be said anymore for our national team. At the last Cup of Nations, we all saw it. We lost to Morocco. Yes, we saw what happened with 2 red cards and all of that. But all the same, if we had taken our chances before the red cards came, if we had won that game, a lot of things happened, but we are not too impressed with the performance. It wasn't the Super Falcons we used to know. We saw how we lost to South Africa in the Cup in Lagos. So we just know that the team is no longer flying. It's struggling. Tactically, the coach is bereft. Our local coaches who have been handling the female national team have done even better. Now, in terms of scouting, bringing in new players to, bring mobility into the game, it's not there. We keep using these same players. You see, when you are building a team, the local content is very important. When you look at the best time in Nigerian football history under Clement Westerhoff, look at what he was doing. We had a local home-based team that was always on ground, and these players challenged the foreign-based players. For you to be in the team, you have to be top-notch. You have the Uche Okafors, a lot of them, Thompson Doliha. We have the Friday Echoes. So those were players who were around that period to give a fight. A run for the money of those players who were coming from abroad. Even the Jotinidis of this world were local-based players before they moved to Europe. So that's how it should be. We should be able to get, homegrown talent to fit into the Super Falcons, to, bring, youthfulness into the team, rather than be rotating or, try to recycle old players, because football is about youthfulness, it's about agility, it's about strength, it's about being able to last the hog 90, in fact 120 minutes without getting tired. So, but if you don't have that, you can't give what you don't have. That is the truth. And of course, tactical approach is also very, very important. When the game or your game plan is not going well, what else? Well, you just need to switch plan. You don't stay on what plan.
Raymond, sorry if I caught you here, but the NFF president, believe otherwise because when the FIFA World Cup arrived in Nigeria on Sunday, he actually said that the Falcons will do better this year.
Now, let me just tell you the truth. The truth is, I think the NFF, because of the closeness of the time, because the World Cup is almost here, they may not want to sack him. And if they want to keep him on the job, they have to give him all the necessary encouragement.
Support.
Do you understand? But
Yes,
I will tell you, after the World Cup, we'll come back to this and we'll see how it's going to pan out. Nigeria, with that team that we'll have, we wish them the best of luck. We hope they do us proud. That's what every Nigerian wants. But the truth is, we have to look at what the thing will happen. It shouldn't be happening on luck every time. Preparation, when you prepare properly for a tournament, when you have a good team, there's no doubt that you will do well. We shouldn't be banking on luck every time. We saw what the Moroccans did at the World Cup. They had a crack team and they were able to stand up against the best in the world. That is how a football team should be. Not, prayers, not happening on luck, not, political statements here and there. No. We just need to put in hard work. We need to be sure that we have a good team. We need to assess our team, like what just happened, in our game against Guinea-Bissau. A lot of people are happy because we won. No, we just have to go back and review the game. We have to review the game. What went wrong? How come Osimhen, who is scoring in about every game in Napoli, couldn't score a goal over 2 legs against Guinea-Bissau? This is a player who has 21 goals in the Serie A. 4 goals in the Champions League, 25 goals in all competitions, 21 in the Serie A, and he was not able to score a goal. You definitely know that something is wrong.
Okay, finally, before I let you go, Raymond, let's look at the game that will be going down later this evening. Talking about the Olympic qualifiers for Paris 2024. At the same Moshood Abiola Stadium, we played out a goalless draw against Guinea. And now we are traveling to Guinea to play this same team led by Salisu Yusuf. I don't know, people have already, written this team off, but I don't know what to make out of the game that will be going on later this evening.
In the past, whether it's Guinea or Guinea-Bissau, when you mention them, it shouldn't be a threat to Nigeria. But oh my God, how Nigerian football has deteriorated, has degenerated, that we now are not scared of Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea. Well, it was unfortunate that the same pitch also played, a very bad draw in the first game against the under-23, but that was not just enough. The pitch was not enough. It was not just the only factor that, inhibited them. I think the coach also did not do his homework because prior to that game, how many players that were sent home from the camp, due to age discrepancies. The coach, the players who were above the age were there, that he had to bring in new players with just few days to the match, and that means the players did not have enough time to train together. So there was no synergy in the team. We just hope, because what we are counting on now is the fact that the game will not be played in Conakry. It will be played in Morocco. So it's a neutral ground. So the game is there for anybody to take. So Nigeria should go out there like the Super Eagles tried yesterday to, correct their errors. They should go out there and salvage themselves, show them that Nigeria can play football, and at least get the ticket. Then after the ticket, we can now go back and see how we can beef up that team, because it's very important that the team should be fortified, because that team cannot deliver at the Olympics. So we just need to, cross the I's and dot the T in that team, so that we can get a team that everybody will be proud of at the Olympics. Okay. That's my take on that.
Thank you very much, Raymond Nwabudu. I truly appreciate you this morning. A sport journalist, a football administrator, truly appreciate you for your time this morning. I hope we'll do this again some other time.
Thank you, and God bless you. Anytime, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. That was Raymond, a sport journalist here in Abuja, and also a football administrator. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we'll give you some of the top stories that we are tracking at this time. And at the same time, we'll take your reactions on that Super Eagles game. And also, you can react to what Raymond has said this morning on the show. Sport on Eagles Wings return after this quick break.
Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, 20 minutes already gone past the hour of 8 a.m. This lovely Tuesday morning, the 28th in the month of March, 2023. And I still remain the sport minister on radio, Vicky Vicky. The voice you heard earlier in that interview was that of Mr. Raymond Wabudu, who happens to be a sport journalist in Abuja and also a football administrator. It is Match Day Live Abuja. Okay, the African Nations Cup qualifiers match day 4 continues today. At 2 p.m., Botswana will take on Equatorial Guinea, Eswatini will take on Cape Verde, Malawi will take on Egypt, Namibia will take on Cameroon. And 5 p.m., Gambia will take on Mali, Liberia will take on South Africa, Mozambique will take on Senegal, defending champions. And at 6 p.m., it will be Tanzania against Uganda. 8 p.m. Comoros will take on Ivory Coast and Togo will take on Burkina Faso. And 9 p.m. it will be Libya and Tunisia. Then finally 11 p.m. Mauritania will take on DR Congo. Then in the African Nations qualifiers, talking about the Olympic qualifiers, Nigeria will be away to Guinea and that will be in Morocco. In neutral ground, hope it will be an advantage for the Olympic teams. Since we picked out one factor from the interview this morning, the Moshood Abiola Stadium, the pitch. Yes, the pitch. Let's see how it pans out for my own team. That's the Olympic Eagles. 7 p.m. will be time for that game. And definitely we'll keep tab with what's happening. And the discussion will continue on our WhatsApp group. Over the weekend, Bayern Munich appointed a new coach. No other person but Thomas Tuchel. Yes, Thomas Tuchel is now the new coach for Bayern Munich. The Super Eagles activities did not allow us to talk about Thomas Tuchel yesterday. Let's see how it pans out as to take over the reign of affairs at the Allianz Arena. Meanwhile, remember that in the EPL, one man almost went into the boxing ring with Thomas Tuchel. Antonio Conte. Yes, Antonio Conte was fired by Tottenham Hotspur. But meanwhile, as humble as he is, he has come out to thank Tottenham Hotspur and the fans sharing passion for football. Antonio Conte. Okay, let's not waste much time. Let's take your reactions to that interview with Raymond Wabudu. And also you can react to the Super Eagles game. You can also think about the Falcons later in the year. Yes, they'll be up against them. Yes, we're going to the World Cup. You can also react to Antonio Conte. 09073530044 or 09087668888. SMS and WhatsApp to 09097054450. Strictly SMS and WhatsApp. I take those numbers again. 09073530044. Hello to you. Good morning.
Are you coming?
Coming to where? Simon Manu. That your Chelsea house. That your Chelsea house that you're in. I'm not coming there. How are you this morning, Simon Manu?
Well, fine. I organizing you this morning.
Thank you very much, Samuel.
I'm calling you right now in Asokolo, inside the Chelsea 10-story building. No Chelsea, no complaint.
I wonder why it is 10-story building, Simon.
On number 10.
Okay, let's go there, please.
They win, they still remain. They lose, they still remain.
Okay, let's go.
I wish you can call you Heritage Mania, Fancy, Coach General, and tell him how you say you want to know the place. Both of you come and know the place. It's a very beautiful place.
No problem. Let's go there.
Okay. For our Super Eagles, then try here. It's not easy. No small country in football now. You hear? Me, I'm not among people that Nigeria have superstars. No superstars in our team, my brother. Okay? Now, if you call, only whereby we have a strength is that striking. And even if some extent is catching fire, it's this season. The last past season was not like this. Here and Demola Lukuma. And then when they come to national team, people that will supply ball to them, they are not there. Then what are you expect them to do? It's just like what's happening to Rwandosi when he go play for his country. My brother, let them try. You hear?
Okay.
They try. It's not easy.
It's not easy. Thank you very much, Simon Manu. Hello to you. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay. Just keep those calls coming in. 09073530044 or 09087668888. Hello to you. Good morning.
The the sports minister of the radio.
Good morning to you, Dan Ambassador. How are you doing this morning?
Morning, sir. Morning, sir.
Morning.
And no matter the diamond in Nigeria get at least a half goal, we pray for it and we succeed that half goal yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So the next day they're on top of the district. We pray for them. They are going. No say Africa Nation Cup. It's not no matter how you carry Europe come, they know they understand themselves. See what happened to Ghana yesterday. Diamond before they call equalize their game. Even Algeria, they are away game. By the luck they get that one goal. So you can't blame anybody now. So anyone where we see make sure they collect them.
At all.
But I notice our coach there make sure that the coach made them try their best. If not, we will fire them what they do the total house for now.
Okay.
And thank God for the Thomas Tuchel to make sure that the German distance to make sure they will still continue on the top of the league.
Okay.
And concern the remaining one, Dr. Dele and RSS Minia Samson.
Okay.
And John from Kuleja. And
you.
the rest of the people. Greeting to all of them.
Thank you very much and greetings to you too. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, the honorable, or what did I call the heavyweight champion?
Good morning to you, John. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, my dear undisputed heavyweight champion.
Thank you very much, John.
How was your night?
Good. It was good. Thank God we're here this morning.
I tried to call yesterday. You did not allow me.
Okay. My apologies.
Big V.
Sir.
I told you even if you give me ticket to go and watch it, if I go, I will not be there. See what happened in Abuja. I don't know what is going on. No. I'm not even convinced. Despite they won yesterday by that penalty, but the playing is not convincing at all. I don't know whether somebody asked, I have seen something take away yesterday. Somebody said, is it Osimhen that is in Napoli or the another Osimhen that is coming to play for Super Eagles? The guy that is always on fire. It's like this national team is not favoring him at all. What is going on? Yesterday, I'm telling you, those people play better than the Nigerian team. But Nigeria was lucky to run away with that. And is our football going down or is it going up?
We are trying.
And what? Listen, I would love to see Wardrum and Edith Pesero leave this. I say they are not offering us anything new.
Anything.
Are they better than Iguavo now? I don't need Iguavo, but I want somebody who is better than him. I'm telling you.
Okay, thank you very much. I truly appreciate your call, John, all the way from Suleja. One man was introduced in the game yesterday in the 94th minute. Yes, 4 minutes in additional time. He was introduced and he replaced Simon, Moses Simon. And that man is Ahmed Musa. Yes, Ahmed Musa came on yesterday. And guess what? With that game yesterday, he equals Zinedine Zidane's record and surpasses Vieira and Lampard. You'll be wondering what I'm trying to say. Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has become the most capped Nigerian player after his appearance in the second leg of the Nigerian African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Guinea. Yes, Guinea-Bissau. Now the Nigerian national team defeated the Jutus of Guinea-Bissau 1-0 at the Estadio 24 de Setembro. However, Musa, who made his Eagles debut in 2010, and was also part of the 2013 Nations Cup winning side, and 100 and cap. Yes, 108 caps. Yes, 108 caps, setting a new record for Nigeria. With his feet, he has equaled France midfielder Zinedine Zidane, Germans Jurgen Klinsmann, and England's Tim Cahill, 108 national cap. Also, the 30-year-old Super Eagles captain surpassed Patrick Vieira's 107 international cap for France and Frank Lampard 106 cap for the Three Lions of England. Since his debut, the Nigerian forward has scored 16 goals for the national team. He's Nigeria's highest scorer in the World Cup with 4 goals. He also has 92 club goals and 65 assists. One man, no other person but Ahmed Musa.
Abuja. Boying's Entertainment presents Uchi Live, Abuja's biggest comedy show this Easter. At the Congress Hall, Hilton Hotel, Abuja. Meet Barrister Obus and the Flatmate Cast. Live, Mimi, Rekia Yusuf, GT, I Go Save, Willie, Yor, Chief Donatus, Senator, Dejiri, Tomama, Prosper, and Titus. Also featuring Kenny Black, Chaka Chaka, Koboko, and comedy's biggest opening act, Basketmouth, with some musical performances. Tickets regular 5,000 Naira, VIP 25,000 Naira, 100,000 Naira for one table seat, Gold table for 10, 1 million Naira, Platinum table for 10, 2 million Naira. Get your tickets online at www.buchilive.com. You can also get your tickets at Devnik Restaurants and Drumsticks Wusei 2. For table and sponsorship, call Dr. Makun on +234 802 690 7888. Buchi Live on Easter Sunday. We deserve to have a jolly good laugh.
Proudly supported by Live Lounge Lagos and Transcorp Hilton.
Media partner, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Krunic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, this is the last lap on the show this lovely Tuesday morning. It is still Sport on Eagles Wings, and I still remain the Sport Minister on the radio, Vicky Vic. 108 cap for Ahmed Musa. Yes, I don't think that guy looks like anybody that wants to retire any soon. 30 years old, and the guy is still firing on. Hello, to you, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Vicky Vic.
Yes, sir, good morning to you. Is this Francis?
Yes, it's Francis.
Okay, Francis, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Vicky. May God bless you, sir.
Bless you too, my brother. Let's go.
Yes, Vicky, I'm not happy with people they are talking about Osimhen is not scoring goal. Is it the same player Osimhen playing with them for Napoli? The answer is no.
No.
You can watch Osimhen in Napoli. Those players, they understand themselves. They know the position Osimhen used to stand. They now give him a pass to score. I don't know why many people they are blaming those players that they are not scoring goal for their national team. They are not. We don't have all those midfielders that used to give a good pass to them. That is a problem. God bless you.
Bless you too.
For Premier League next week.
Okay, is this next week? Okay, thank you very much, I'm Francis. Everybody seems not you can't wait for the Premier League to begin. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Minister of Sports.
Good morning to you. Your name and where you calling from?
Jerry, calling from Tarm.
Okay, go on, Jerry. Welcome to the show.
You see the country now?
I see him.
It's how the country look like, it's how the people look like. How the country look, that is how the people look. That's what is going on. So all luck for them. They should try. They should try their best. We are watching. I will not even try myself to go and watch that ball because you kill yourself with a heart attack. You kill yourself with a heart attack. Nigerian football is laughable. In any angle, in any way, Giant of Africa, people eat apple. When they eat apple, go to play ball. No people go drink a cup, go to play ball. The lion will be. Don't be saying that this guy is just an insult of the disgrace of everywhere. No Allah.
Okay, thank you very much. You go better. I like that prayer. You go better. Thank you very much, Jerry. Hello to you, good morning.
Hello, good morning, the Sport Minister Vicky. God bless you, sir.
God bless you too. Good morning. Your name, where are you calling from?
Well, the keeper, the group, sir. You are speaking with Tekimbe Hundu. I'm calling from Rinyanya this morning.
Okay, let's go there, Tekimbe. Welcome to the show.
Yes, Vicky. It was not a bad day. Yes, and many of us we came home, smiling, after watching our boys play 1-0. Thanks to Moses Simon. That one goal was a game changer. We have expected yesterday's game to be a redemption match, and we actually, redeemed. And a lot of players that have the opportunity to score, they were not able to score. I think the attitude in front of goal was very poor, because we were supposed to have scored at least 5 goals yesterday, but we ended up going home with just 1. Congratulations to us. I believe we can do better. But like I told you, Vicky, anytime that we have any important game, it should be taken far away from Moshood Abiola Stadium. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. It should be taken far away from the Moshood Abiola Stadium. Okay, it is Match Day Live. Yes, some publication says it's going to be a doubting tax for the Olympic Eagles to get something against Guinea in Morocco this evening. Hello to you. Good morning.
My beloved Sport Minister on radio, good morning.
Good morning to you, Samson. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How is you and the family?
Work is fine, family is good. Welcome to the show, Samson.
Thank you. Okay, concerning the game that took place yesterday, to me, within me, I'm just feeling as if we lost the game or we even drew the game, to be honest. I'm not excited anymore. I don't know. This is how bad Nigeria have turned out to be. We are even, as in Guinea-Bissau, we are at the... No. To be honest, I don't know what to say. And we cannot say it is well while we are not doing our work. We have to do our own work so that it will be well with us. But we shouldn't fall our hands. And then concerning that, the journalist that you brought on air, I think we need this kind of people whenever we make our contribution, and also we can be able to ask them questions. At least let us, they should be on the phone while we too we are making calls, so that at least we can be able to table our concern. And because I know they are close to maybe those who are saddled with the responsibility of the football. Maybe those are not listening to the radio, and then these ones that are listening and that can even cooperate, at least we should have them so that they should be hearing our voice and also our cries. To be honest, I'm not happy about what happened. And we do not even score for playing, it was through penalty. If we couldn't go to that penalty chance, or if there is another referee to have turned a blind eye on it, and that could have been those guys could have gotten the best up.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Let Simon Manu continue enjoying.
Let him, yes, in his 10-story building. Thank you very much, Samson. Hello to you. Good morning.
God bless you.
Yes. Maiwa, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Yes, thank you. The Olympic Eagles, I would have been happier if we are playing with the regular African team, like Cameroon, Ghana. Because I love all these other smaller African countries to also go and feel the international opportunity. Because you see, Nigeria will still go to Nigeria and beat them, and that's why I'm not happy. And at the same time, I cannot be against my own country. I would have loved Guinea to go, let them qualify too and go to Olympics. But you see, at the end of the day, Nigeria will come victorious, and we'll go there. Let's see. On the issue of Super Eagles yesterday, it wasn't exciting, just like some other people have said. The Giants of Africa were expecting that they were going to redeem their image. When I didn't watch the match, but when I read this, that it was through penalty, even in the first half, I thought it was so shameful. If we want to beat Guinea-Bissau, we are beating them black and blue. About blue, I don't know what people are calling Nigeria. Blue, black. You people, Nigerians are funny.
Thank you very much.
I remember something in this country, I just laughed. My brother, have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Mayowa. Okay, Mayowa said that at least the Nigerians should have beaten the Guineans blue. I didn't say that. I'm trying to put the right words together. Okay, Atalanta 96 and Nigeria clinched the gold medal. Beijing 2008. Yes, we got the silver medal when we defeated, when we lost to Argentina. And in Rio de Janeiro in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, we clinched the bronze medal. And now we face a Herculean task of even qualify for Paris 2024. Can they grab the ticket or probably, go against Guinea later? So just like Maya once said, let all these small countries go and do something. Let's take this call before we go back or probably before we go straight to the other platform. Hello to you, good morning.
Hello, my beloved Sword Minister. It's Samson calling you from Stamford Bridge in Guarimpa.
Okay, let's go there, Samson, because of time.
Okay, sorry. Can I ask you a question, sir?
If I can answer it, let's go there.
A simple question. I thought this man was telling us that he wants to win an AFCON for us. Am I right?
Jose Pesio, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are right. He said so.
Okay, with this kind of playing, do you think we will as them win?
I think he's improving. If you actually heard what Raymond said this morning, he said that he played the right players in the right position in the second leg, and there was a lot of changes from that interview this morning. So hopefully, let's see what happens in June. The Nations Cup is next year, so let's see what happens in June against Sierra Leone, and then the final leg against Sao Tome and Principe.
And my advice for him to sit up. If not, he should just go.
Okay, thank you very much. I like that advice. Thank you very much, Samson. Yes, he better sit up. Let's go to this West, and let's take this one. It is a voice note, and let's see who is from.
Vicky V. I love the energy in you, the sport air, the Odogu one. Good. Of
Good morning to you, Sport Air. Let's go there.
One will doings. One way Jemba Vicky Vic one nemo na Sport G they talk to you like this. So
let's go there, Sport G. Let's go there, Sport G.
So you want to tell me say the whole Nigeria will no fit get goalkeeper for how many years since we recent Nyama retire? Nigeria no fit get goalkeeper. Ha! If anything will affect eye, go affect nose. You know this is not affect all the whole Super Eagles. And as far as I'm concerned, Chukwueze Kachobi also maybe. Football no be in career. Make Chukwueze find something. Make Chukwueze find something they do. I beg. Make Nigeria. Every time Nigeria go beg Michael Olise of Crystal Palace. I beg. Make him come play for Nigeria. I beg. We need that guy, and we need creativity of Ebele Chieze, because without it will be no creativity in that midfield again. I beg. We need them. I beg, because Chukwueze football don't leave Chukwueze. I beg. I beg. I beg. Thank you very much, lovely brother.
Thank you very much, MS Sport General. Well, his own assessment of that game yesterday. Let's take this one from Samuel George, all the way from Massacre. Good morning, Vicky Vic. Vicky Vic. So, without penalty, Nigeria can't score a goal. Look at the full squad we have, and can't win home and away. Actually, we won away, my brother. Anyways, all I have to say is that only God will save us, even as we progress. If we continue like this, we won't stay a week and we will return back home empty. And Amos is saying, good morning, sir. For our Super Eagles, they really try, and they will continue to do their best 100%. Thank you very much, Amos. At least you believe in your country. Okay, let's take this one again. Let's take a voice note. I think there's a voice note. Okay, this call is now coming in. Let's take this one. Hello to you. Good morning.
I love the energy. One more Jesus, Sport Air.
Okay, Sport General, you have 30 seconds because I've given you time earlier. Let's go there. Let's go there.
You know, get anywhere where you touch you. No complaint. You understand? Not too much talk for evening match. As far as I'm concerned, first we chase taking away something, see the president house, first we carry the dog, go stay by monkey. Today again, under 23, they play Guinea. And that one will go collect to Nigeria will collect for that one because I don't think Nigeria going to Olympics. You understand? Because our players these days, they will give them opportunity to play so that they will market themselves. They will decide not to play that day. I don't know whether they're from village, they follow them. You understand? And as I said before, this left guy, this guy who they play for this, should come to Nigeria because Nigeria needs help now. This one where people they play selfish game. May find another work they do. Football not in career. And that is middle of the park. Okay. That middle of the park is like chasing middle of the park before Enzo came in. That middle of the park, even though they like when they play 30 matches, they cannot create goals. So they should go and look for midfielder. Nigeria is suffering from midfielder. Seriously, if they like when they play 30 matches, no creativity in that middle of the park because I think our winger will have intelligent winger. Now we have been relying on them because they will be crossing ball, giving assist. But those wingers, Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze, are so selfish when it comes to Super Eagles. Okay. And in the middle of the park, we don't have anybody in that middle of the park again. Super Eagles is in the midfield is the guys Osimhen is struggling to even hit the boost high. Thank you very much, everybody. Let me not take much of your time.
Thank you very much, MS Sport General, making a salient point there. Midfield. Let's take this one, a voice note.
Vicky V, good morning, sir.
Morning to you, Young Park.
And how is the job going?
Good.
Vicky V, God bless your heart.
Bless you too.
I'm Young Park from Pab City. Vicky V, I just want to congratulate Super Eagles. I wish them all the best for their next match. God bless your heart. I remain Young Park from Pab City.
Thank you very much, Young Park. And the father said, Vicky, our Super Eagles are trying. It's just that Quantari is no balance at all. Please, people should stop blaming the Super Eagles because they are trying their best. Okay, good morning, Vicky. We thank God for the victory yesterday. The Super Eagles lack a creative midfield. And until we settle that department, Osimhen will continue to struggle in front of goal. Most of our creative players happen to be wingers. Chukwueze, Simon, Kelechi is too heavy. Ndidi is scared of going back to injury. Aribo is on and off. Austin from Madala. Austin seems to have nailed that particular one. Hello, to you. Good morning.
Vicky V.
Morning to you.
This is Mayowa calling back.
Okay, let's go there, Mayowa.
You cannot blame the war of Super Eagles on one individual. It's a collective effort. This Chukwueze that we are talking about today, one Nations Cup for Nigeria, and then we did not tell him to go and set it. Let us always appreciate them. Football, you win one, you lose one. That's my own. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayowa. We win one, we lose one. Don't put the blame on all the players, or probably all the blames on one player. I don't know. I'm beginning to sound like Akon now. Don't put the blame. Okay, I have this one here from Emma Ekins. And good morning, Vicky Vic. The coach is not good. The Eagles played more in the wings without midfielder. No good attempt on target, and Osimhen needs to be dropped cause his ginger is like a coach in the field which destabilizes the whole squad. Emma Ekins, is this the first time you're texting on Sport on Eagles Wings? Let us know. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you, my brother. You know where you're calling from?
Thank you. Yeah, this is the last ceremony reaching you this morning.
Okay, ceremony, welcome to the show.
Thank you, my brother. Yesterday, if I were a heavy pundit, I would have put 100,000 naira on that Nigeria yesterday. I would have collected 60,000 naira extra. Obviously, I predicted Nigeria was going to win. Why? Because of the squad that we parried. And the fact that after Guinea beat us in Nigeria, the coach of Guinea counted Nigeria and said big names don't play football. If I were the one, even if I've gone to the village to bring my grandmother to play that ball, I would have expected her to play with vexation for that mountain that big names don't play football. And truly we have the big names. Even at that, even if I would have won the match, I'm very, very disappointed this morning against Nigeria. Obviously, those who have spoken my mind. We didn't play with ambition. There was no
creativity. Everybody was just playing like a lackadaisically, struggling to make an impact that you are in control of the ball. And at the end of the day, if Guinea had come out earlier than they did, I tell you, they would have given Nigeria 2-0. So there was nothing impressive about our play. And I want to say that if this is the way Nigeria football will continue to go, we are deteriorating and not improving. We are regenerating. So at the end of the day, if we carry this spirit and this squad to the outside world, Nigeria will never sell. They will never fly. Truly, yes. This is not a squad that can even face any foreign country in an international competition. Certainly not. This is not a World Cup squad. Talking of Ahmed Musa, I've long lost favor for Musa. If we are putting him in the 94th minute, 86 minutes every time, so that he keep on counting his caps. I tell you, Musa is no longer fit to even be the captain of Nigerian Super Eagles. Long ago, check the times they always put in. It's just to add that cap. Not to, when he comes in, what impact does he make? He never scores anymore. Okay. And he never impresses anymore.
Thank you very much.
My take on Musa.
Thank you very much, everybody. Truly appreciate your call this morning. Good morning, sir. How was your night? Hope you slept well. How is work going? Well, I congratulate Super Eagles for their victory yesterday, but honestly, they didn't perform well at all. I believe it's the condition of our nation that is affecting them. May God see us through. I'm Emmy from Maitama. I still have hope. Super Eagles, let's just give them our support and hope things will change. Okay, let's see how things will change. I hope things will change for the Super Eagles. Our next game will be in June, if I'm not mistaken. Either we take on Sao Tome and Principe or we take on Sierra Leone. I don't know any of them, but I know definitely we'll take on those ones. Let's see how it pans out between now and in the next 3 months. Hopefully, Jose Presidio would have done more scouting. Our league would have been over so we can invite more players to be in action. Okay, it is Match Day Live. Let's do this again, same time tomorrow. Yes, the midweek edition of Sport on Eagles Wings, Wednesday. Our own MPFL will resume tomorrow. Oh, it is good to have the MPFL back. Match Day 11. Will Bendel Insurance continue their winning ways and sitting on top of the table from the NNL? Will they qualify for the Super 6? That is for Bendel Insurance. And as for Rivers United, the defending champions, let's see what happens to them. They will also be in action also tomorrow. I'll be giving you all the fixtures and we'll talk about our own league. I still remain the Sport Minister on radio, Vicky Vic. Set somebody close to you and not far away. You are blessed. Please, don't put the blame on anybody. Let's just say a word of prayers for the Super Eagles and we believe there will be massive change. You can put the blame on Vicky Vic, the Sport Minister on radio.